there's a profile of him at the bottom that has 1.4K and it's muted, and then I have no reason to lie.
No, I'm telling you right now. If I could FaceTime me, I only see me, you. I only see me, you, and him. That's it. That's it. That's all I see. See, listen. What he did was when he got on his phone, it glitched him out. So it does that. I only see this and you and him. I don't see an extra box. I would be able to see an extra box.
I sent it to you in a text message. There.
Oh, it's probably no. I know.
I don't see me. I don't see me. But anyway.
Yeah, it glitched. So it glitched him. Listen. I'm gonna reset it just so you can see. It glitched him. It does that when he gets, instead of logging out. Hey, listen. Who blocked? Whoa! Why you block Queen Gemini? Who blocked her? What are y'all doing? We don't. That's a friend of mine. Unblock her. What are y'all doing?
I didn't do it.
No, that's a friend of mine. Who don't block her? She's a friend of mine. But I'll reset it. Do you still see it? Okay. Don't, man. Listen, y'all don't block anybody, man.
I love how loyal your following is, though. Like, I really do. How even though I'm playing her own words, they still believe that somehow I'm crazy.
I'm not nowhere. What y'all average? This is y'all live. So this is all between her followers and your followers, really. So no. This is your followers and her followers, not mine.
Oh, not all of them. Not all of them. A lot of people are just in here for the drama. That's what they in here for. They don't.
Oh, you know that. What facts? You see. You know the game. You know the game. So
yeah, on his high notes video, he said, hold on, let me see if I can play it.
Please do.
You said, I have all of your personal information with your real name. And then
let's play it. Don't tell me, play it. Play it. That's what I'm saying. You have it, play it. Let's hear it. Like I let them hear your voice, you let them hear my voice. Let's hear it.
Is that better now?
Because I said I have your information does not mean I'm doxing.
Gorilla, Auntie.
What?
Don't what me. Don't you dare what me. You know better than that.
No, Goat, you said you were staying out of this anyway, Bubba. And now you
I am trying to stay out of it. And I'm actually coming in here to talk. Oh, here we go. You gonna let me speak, or are you gonna cut me off too?
Wow, Goat. All right, Bubba, go for it. Let's hear this.
Speaking. Georgia, it's because you're white, Bubba. Damn it. Here we go again.
I have more
Hello,
followers
darkness, my old friend.
How long you been on comment? I don't. I've made about.
Where you going? Yes, I was listening.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Is that a soundbite or what?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
I probably shouldn't have stayed on the internet as much as I did, to be honest. I probably should have really broke loose. But in a lot of ways, that helped heal me. It made me work through it. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Yeah, I was just... You know, I just think... I'll say this. I just got sent a number out there. I'll be getting the same message. I think that line being under... What's going on? I won't get... Thank God. Base is positive. Unfortunately, the last 2 weeks it's had to be us standing up. It's a choice, something you like with all due respect.
Auntie, would you mind muting your mic for a second while you find that spot so I can say three things, please?
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
You just got to press the multi-guest and you can mute your microphone so I can say something real quick before I lose my signal. I didn't come in here to attack or anything like that, but I will say this. There's a lot of comments I've seen in his live, and Will, when I jumped in your live earlier today, I just left Gorilla's live, and I listened to the whole thing. A lot of people keep asking, how do you get permission, this and that. She did say at the beginning of the video, you can record this if you want. He said, well, I might not, but he's like, I record everything, and she said the same thing. So before anybody in here jumps to conclusions, she had actually told him, yes, he could record it, first of all. A lot of people have been making comments about that. Second of all, I don't know, this money situation is getting out of control with that, and I don't like the way Sabrina went back and forth, and she's basically pitting me and Gorilla against Auntie, and I think she's the problem at this point.
Gorilla
Now,
admitted that too.
Gorilla's issue with the transgender fundraiser is definitely between him and Auntie. But the Sabrina thing, her flip-flopping back and forth, that don't sit well with me. And that's why I had told Auntie, she told me that a long time ago, and she approached him a long time ago. But I didn't do nothing with it because she never came with receipts. And now she's flip-flopping back and forth, and I think she's using all of us as pawns, and I don't fucking like it. Sorry. I said what I said.
I agree.
Number
I
three,
disagree with you,
wait, number three. Okay, number three. Gorilla has played the video for a lot of people today, Will. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it broke my heart too, because I miss my auntie just as much as Gorilla does. And he did tell her in that audio, Auntie, I don't want to come for your platform. I'm not here to destroy you. Just do this, or whatever it was he asked you to do. It was, I don't even know exactly what it was. And instead of doing that, she went and made another video because she talked to Sabrina, I guess, and thought made things right. But obviously she flip-flops back and forth enough where she's probably going to say, I didn't do that either. At the end of the day, we were all friends. We all still should be friends, but things get in the way. And Auntie, I really do miss my friend. I really feel like you've lost your way in a lot of ways when it comes to certain things on the app. I never told you stuff. I don't come at you and tell you what to post. I never have. There's only been one time I can I think there's one time I can recollect where I actually told her, you need to take that video down. Go ahead. Go ahead, play it.
Go ahead. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Hey,
Inked up Viking, you can calm down there, sir.
Who is
Put
that?
me in the dang box. I don't know who it is. I really don't.
Block that one.
I'm not
I
sure,
thought somebody
but
y'all knew that. I thought y'all knew that person.
I mean, I think he's one of Auntie's friends. I think
I
something
understand
like that.
why something in my head said get rid of that person, especially right now in your life. You don't need him. I was just trying to hold the stage, Gorilla, till you got back. Here you go. No, you're good. No,
hold on, it's coming
stage. Up. Morning Lumber Company. I just received some screenshots that are real interesting. See, Auntie, here's the thing, because I know you're over here watching now, right? You just screwed yourself, doll.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. You absolutely just screwed yourself.
Yep.
Public called her out. Does she continue? Like, at what point? She's never been called out. That's the problem. Everybody's been. I'm the first person who has outright come on a platform and used my platform to call her out.
Right.
True. That's why we had 8,800 people in my live yesterday.
Yep.
Right. I'm the only one who's come out with the receipts to show it, because that's what I do if someone is being a horrible person. But let me tell you, the message I just got just grounded you. You outright lied in that message, Auntie, and it's in black and white. Good luck digging yourself out of this. And if you don't want your real name out there, stop messaging me from your Apple account that has your full name on it. You know I'm going to use the screenshots. You just assume that I'm gonna take your name out of it because somehow I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to give you that courtesy. Fuck you.
That's doxing. That's threatening to dox by saying quit messaging me from an account that has your full name on it.
You said that you thought I did not.
Good try there, bud.
You said I did not deserve the courtesy of.
You don't get it required. Hold on. You don't get it just given to you. What I said was play that part again. I said, stop messaging me from a email that has your full name on it, because you know I'm going to use that text message. That's me telling you stop sending me messages. You have my cell phone number. You've been messaging me from my cell phone number. Why would you send it from your iCloud, Auntie?
Because
that's a threat.
No, it's not. Okay, I'm so over all of this shit.
No, because it's not doxing. I didn't threaten to dox you. I said, stop messaging me. I said, stop messaging me.
Take a breath.
From an email, right, that has your full government name on it.
I messaged him from my iPad while I was on the phone with Bam. And
So
you
then where did I
said
say I was
your
gonna
words
dox
came
you?
across as threatening. That why would you give me the
Oh,
courtesy?
man.
Okay. Again, I
Hey,
did
Didn't
not.
nobody say they were
I
gonna
do.
dox
Hold
you?
on, Will. I don't remember saying 30,000. I honestly and truly don't. And again, that was back in. It's been almost a year. And if I did say it, I said I don't know if I was talking about the number of gifts we received in the live, but I honestly and truly do not remember saying we gained $30,000. I know I sent Sabrina every penny, and she confirmed it. And she also told me, you do so much for other people. Why don't you keep 1,000 for yourself? And I said, I cannot do that in good faith. So I sent her every single penny that was raised.
But didn't you
Really?
just tell me that some of it was locked up until February? That's not true because you said some of it was locked up until February until it got released. So technically she didn't receive everything yet. So did she get everything from February that you told me about?
Yeah, she said the
That
money
that
that was held.
extra.
Hold on.
No.
Lord.
Not what she
No.
said, Auntie. What he just asked was a very poignant question. You said that PayPal held the money, your PayPal, not hers, yours. So for them to release
No,
that
they
money
didn't hold
back
my
into your
no, they didn't hold it.
hold
Gorilla, I
on,
sent you the
hold,
screenshot where I
hold
sent the
on,
5,300
hold
to
on,
her.
hold on. You said in February, you told me when we talked that this didn't start back up until she messaged you and asked you, had the money been returned to you yet? The money being what PayPal was holding that you said did not get released until February. Okay.
That's what she told
Did you,
me.
when it was released into your account, hold on.
It wasn't
When it was
released to
released
me,
into your
Gorilla. It
account
was
in
released to
February,
her.
hold
It
on,
wasn't released to me. It
when
was
they
released
released
to
it,
take
her.
over.
Okay, everybody settle down, please.
when?
Please.
So
I
then you
asked
have a
her.
$5,300. Hold on.
I
You
sent the
have a
money to
50.
her
Hold
May
on.
4th, Gorilla,
Stop.
and I sent you the
Hold on.
screenshot
Hold on.
where she gave
Hold
a
on.
heart
Nope.
that she
Nope.
said it was
Nope.
sent.
Turn the
Nope. You're
comments off,
caught.
please.
You're
Turn the
caught.
comments
Listen
off.
to
I'm
me.
tired of watching these people.
Listen
Those
to
of
me.
y'all in the
You see
comment
what?
section, y'all don't know us. We've been friends for over a year, and half of y'all don't
Right,
even
turn
know
them
what's
off.
going on in this
You see what they're
on this
saying doing
live
in the.
feed. So
I
I
know
would
what they're
like
doing.
you to
Hold
keep
on.
your comments to yourself. These are two friends that's been friends a lot longer than what y'all think. And he just has a very loud voice. He's not trying to be loud at her.
Well,
They're
I
both
You
trying to
like
sent
make
him.
their
Hold
you
points.
on.
like
I sent the
um,
screenshot. I sent the
Hold on.
screenshot where
You're
I
not
sent
letting
the
me ask
money
my
via
question.
PayPal that
Hold on.
said Beanie's Crafts. I sent the money.
You,
I no longer had the money in my
you
account.
said,
I
hold on.
sent the money
No.
to
No.
Sabrina.
No, ma'am, stop for a second. And if she doesn't, I'll shut up after this. But here's my point. You said $5,300 was taken and held by PayPal for 180 days, making it February-ish when you got it back. Yesterday when we talked, you said that what started all this up again was she messaged you and asked you if PayPal had released that money to you. So if we, because you came out and said we only did one fundraiser for 5,300. I'm gonna tell you how that's not true because PayPal held that 5,300, so we had to do another fundraiser immediately after to make up for that money. Now PayPal released that money to you in February. When they released it in February, show us where you sent $5,300 to Sabrina in February when they released it to you.
They did not release the money to me. I sent the money
They
to
had to. It was held from your account.
I sent the
It was
money
held
to
from your account.
Sabrina. I have the screenshot. They sent the
No, ma'am. We're
money
not
to
bypassing this.
Sabrina
No, ma'am.
because Sabrina
No,
is the
ma'am.
person that got the letter saying that Sabrina is the person that got the email saying that it was going to be 180 days. They sent the
Why?
email
It was
to
your
the
account.
person they sent the money. Venmo sent the email to the person whose account it was being held in. It was not mine. It was Sabrina's.
No. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to pull that up because you sent that to me yesterday.
yeah,
Go look
How's
at
that
it.
possible?
let me chime in on that money situation. You see what she's saying? It happened to me before. Not that part when it says when I sent some money to somebody, PayPal held it, but not in my account. They held it to that person's email to be released
Okay,
to that.
Bubba, then hear me out here. Then
Yeah,
hear me
that's
out.
all.
If
That part
that's the
I don't.
case, right. But for me, we're going to concentrate on this here. All right, listen. She said in her video that she took down that now she's saying she didn't, right? Which I'm gonna play it for you in just a minute and show you she did. Okay. In that she said we raised $5,300, and I sent that to Sabrina that day. And I challenged with, we did 2 weeks of fundraisers. You said, no, we didn't. We did 1 day. How did we do 1 day if the $5,300 that was sent to her got held by PayPal, but yet we still were able to pay the $5,300 so her daughter could have the surgery and another 10 grand ish after that for her living expenses? Because remember, she lived on this money for 2 months in California. All right, so we know it's not cheap. We doing money math here, okay? I'm an old D boy. You can't pull dollars over my eyes. So in your video,
I do remember it being more than 1 day of because SWAT helped too. It had to be more than 1 day.
Absolutely, it was only 2 weeks.
Here's also the thing. Shortly after I got kicked off of my live trying to help Sabrina. My name.
You went to IG, Auntie. You went to IG. You did the fundraiser on IG, Auntie.
I saved all of my IG lives, and to 4 boys call me mom. I have never deleted any of my lives that were saved.
Then pull them up. Pull up everyone from that time period.
You got 2 or 3 computers. You do it. You want the proof.
No, you said you saying you got a way to prove it. Prove it. Prove yourself innocent. I'm calling you a liar. Prove me otherwise.
Okay, good. That's fine, Gorilla. Will, I know I did nothing wrong.
I'm calling you a thief. On a public platform, I'm calling you a liar and a thief. Prove me wrong.
Will, when he asked me to speak about the 3 attempted murders, I asked him what was he talking about. Can you give me context? He did not. And then somebody commented on his post saying, oh, she was talking about people who molested her. And that's when it clicked for me. I did attempt to kill my dad. I put a 38 behind the back.
Are you kidding me, ma'am? In the audio that I played today, you told me yesterday
Gorilla,
with your brother,
I didn't remember. Anyway, I can't talk to him.
Oh my God! You just said, hold on, stop. We're gonna break down what you just said. Wait a second. What you just said was, when somebody mentioned molestation, it reminded me. However, what you told me yesterday was your brother, or your stepbrother, or whatever it was, who molested you. You jumped on his chest. Why are we even having this conversation on live? This part of it. I'm going to stop.
Right. I was just about to say that. Yeah, yes. Go ahead.
I'm not. No.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm not going to talk about a trauma on here.
Not that one. Not that one.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk about a trauma. What I'm going to say is...
You mentioned it at the beginning of this live. First it was, I didn't know. Then it was 1 people. Then it was 2 people. I'm trying to clear it up. I'm functioning right now.
What you just said is what reminded you... What you just said was what reminded you was the word you used that started with an M. However, when you explained to me yesterday, ma'am, you used that same word in description to the situation. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not going to talk about your trauma on a live platform. I'm absolutely
Why won't you? I've talked about it publicly. It's my story to tell.
Well, then that's for you to talk about. Then that's for you to talk about.
But
that's
you
your
asked
story,
me about it, Gorilla,
not my
on
story.
Tuesday morning, and I said I didn't remember. Show me where. I said I was going to kill 3 people. Then I read your comment section.
I didn't say 3 people. See, that's where you're wrong. No, ma'am. I did not say 3 people. I said 1. I'll play it. Hold on.
Whatever. It wasn't until I read the comments on your post that it hit me. And this is what he does all the time. But it's okay.
No, I'm gonna get you in your own words.
If he really thought I was going to join a live on high notes, where there were 3 men in that box and me by myself, and everybody in the comment section was persecuting me, you are out of your mind.
On to you.
Hey, I can hear you. So again.
Go. It's
the guy who's hosting that live to unblock me and put me in the fucking box.
Okay. Goat, can you step out?
Who's that?
I'll bring you here.
That's that guy that you blocked earlier. That's that inked up Viking guy. But I don't really think he needs to be in the box because all that's going to do is fuel this fire even more.
Oh, so I'm trying.
He don't know me. Tell him don't speak on me.
So again.
Exactly. You see what I mean?
Yeah, y'all don't know him. So why are y'all speaking on him?
Why does he sound so violent?
Wait a minute. Go. This is what we gonna have it out, you and I. So this man in this screen can raise his voice at me and yell at me, and this is how.
I'm sitting here trying not to let him do that. Trying not to let him do that.
This man's voice all the time.
Oh, now I'm racist. It's a racist voice. That's what I get. Really?
Well,
did I say that?
Wow, you're showing your true self.
Did I say that?
You just did.
Hey, Will.
Yes.
When I jumped in your live earlier today, I just left the live feed and I listened to the whole conversation. I didn't hear it all the other day, but I heard it today. And all I'm gonna say is that's why I told you it was not an easy day for me today. So if you decide you want to end this live and let them settle it themselves, you do what you need to do, sir. I'm gonna jump out, let this guy come in the box. I'm gonna jump out and let this guy come in the box so that Auntie can have somebody in here on her behalf.
I don't know him.
And
I don't know. He
since
already.
nobody,
I already
you know,
feel like he talking about. He already got.
it's all
I
good.
don't know.
It's all good, brother.
Hold on, time out. This is what we're not going to do. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. I'm done because this wasn't supposed to happen like this. I've proven my point over and over. I'm not going to listen. Here's the thing.
Trust me,
If you join the circus, bro, I'm not worried about you. Sit down.
When I run rings,
oh, that sounds like a threat. Done. Sit down.
You ain't done.
Sit down. Sit down.
I don't sit down. I'm going to step on your neck.
Do it then. Step on it.
Watch me. You're going to find out who I am real quick.
Well, come get it.
So anyway, Will, because
I
feel
feel
like
like there you
hold
go.
on.
There you go. Now y'all see it.
Turn the comments on.
There you go.
What the hell?
Auntie showed her true self right there. That's how she intimidates people. That's how people don't come after her. She proved it right there.
Let me say this calmly. Since you like talking over people, I'm a grown man. You ain't gonna talk over me.
I'm here.
You don't intimidate me.
Won't you come find me then?
You're gonna find
me. Come find me.
Real soon. Real quick.
Then I hope I know. Come tell me.
Who I am. That's
good.
My promise to you. I'm not threatening you. I'm not gonna dodge.
Now here's my promise. Fuck around and find out.
But I promise you.
Fuck around and find out.
You're gonna find out.
Gorilla, don't get me banned. I don't want to get what you call it, banana. Don't get me banana. Hey, man, bro, I don't even know how you involved.
You don't need to know shit. Trust me. You don't.
We're not gonna speak to my brother.
Hey, man,
like
fuck you. Now you got a bigger problem, partner.
We're not gonna speak to my brother like that. We not
unblock him.
No, yeah.
Now we got a problem. Unblock him.
I like big problems.
Oh my God, I love this. Hey, don't stop. Unblock him. Let him come in the box. Now we got a problem.
Will has been trying to help me. Please be respectful.
Oh no.
Oh hell no.
Wait, Will.
No.
He came at me sideways.
Will. He just said I apologize to Will because I didn't know it was you that was
whatever. Saying. Yeah, scared, ain't you?
No, because everybody's cutting out because you got shitty Wi-Fi. Pay your bills, fuck boy.
Oh,
okay.
You sound real
Will,
cute.
we're never going to get anywhere with this because no matter what I say, it's going to be convoluted, deconstructed, reconstructed.
You see this, right? You see what I'm talking about? That's why people don't step up to her.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Will is my friend.
No, you got problems, Bo. You just don't know you got problems, but you got problems.
Man that talks over you, fuck him. Now,
yeah.
Will, I ain't got no problem with him. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, you got
talking all that shit about let a woman speak and talk over her. I'm not a fucking woman. I'm a grown ass man. Talk over me.
I'm sitting right here. What you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do?
Talk over me. What you want to do? You're gonna find out who the fuck I am, real goddamn.
Well, where you at? Drop an Addy. Where you at?
Dalton, Georgia. Shut the fuck up.
All right, give me an address. I'll come to you. I'm not that dude. You got me as someone else, bub.
No, you're that.
Drop an address.
Call CPS. Fuck you, Dalton.
Drop an address.
Dalton, fuck that, Dalton, Georgia.
Drop an address.
Get inside.
How about this? You don't need an address. Tell me when you get to Dalton, Georgia. Because
how about give me an address, fuck boy?
Me as it is. When you get to Dalton, Georgia, all you gotta do is say, "Hey, I'm in Dalton,
Georgia. Give me an address. I'll send somebody to talk to you. Don't worry about it. Well, give me an address.
I don't need to give you an address. Dalton, Georgia. I don't need your dick pics sent to my fucking mailbox.
See, that's the shit that.
Hey, I'm a exit out, okay? Because I don't. This is
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, and I will call you.
No, you escalated it. You just showed everything about yourself, Auntie. You right here on live for 1.6 thousand people to see. Damn. Congratulations.
So.
Congratulations.
I tried to answer the questions to the best of my recollection. And it was over a year ago. I know I sent Sabrina every single dollar that I raised.
See how she did that?
And again, I don't know.
She brought somebody in, try to intimidate me.
How,
you see that?
I don't know how $30,000 came up. And I even apologized and said, I don't know where it came from. I don't know if I was talking about that. That's how much we did with whoever I had a battle with at that time. I don't know. And then if I did do it, I don't remember. I've said that multiple times, but that's not enough. I never said nobody broke into my home. I said my friend allowed 2 or 3 people in my home to clean my home unsupervised, and they took all of my shit out of my home. That's what I said. Because when I asked her who cleaned my home, she said she hired some people, and it was 2 or 3 people in and out of my home all day. She stopped in to check because she has a full-time job. She stopped in to check to see the progress or whatever. And when I came home, my presence was completely erased from my home. The only pot I had left in my home was a stainless steel pot and a Dutch oven that was nonstick. All of my flatware was gone. Part of the bowls to my plate and bowl set was gone. I had nothing. They threw away the accessories to my air fryer that I had. I didn't have any food in my house when I came home. It was cold as hell when I came back home on April 11th. I didn't have a blanket in my house, so I had to sleep fully clothed. I had not intended on telling that story. I was just on the live with Will, and I don't know how it came up, but it came out. After speaking with her, because not only did she have people in my house to clean my home, she took every piece of clothing that was in my house, in my laundry basket, everything, and had it sent to a launderer to have it cleaned. So the only clothes I had on me were the clothes that I got from my family when I went to Vegas. Because when my son called me and said, Mama, I'm going to the emergency room, I said, okay. And I wasn't supposed to leave until Saturday the 5th. But he called me on FaceTime because he was bleeding rectally. And then all of a sudden his nose started pouring out blood. And he says, Mama, I'm scared. I'm bleeding from my nose and my ass. And I don't know what's wrong with me. And nobody can tell me what's wrong with me. So he said, Mama, I need you to come. Only with the clothes I was wearing, my ID, my phone, and my house keys, I walked out of my door. My cousin, my best friend, picked me up and took me to the airport. When I got there, I went straight to the hospital. After I left the hospital, I stayed with my cousin. I was going back and forth to the hospital to check on my child. They finally figured out what was wrong with him. He had a peptic ulcer that burst. I came home on Friday, February 11th, and I said my home was sterile. I had no presence of myself whatsoever in my home with 2 pots, no flatware. All of my cast iron cookware was gone. Everything was gone. I asked her what happened. Who did she have clean my house? She said she hired some people. And I said, Andrea, all of my shit is gone. I have a single stainless steel pot. I have 1 nonstick pot. Where is the rest of my stuff? My flatware is gone. My everything that I left my house as is gone. The only thing I was truly worried about was my grandmother's cast iron skillet. I could not pick up my clothes from the launderer because she had them in her name. When she picked up my clothes from the launderer the following Saturday, I went to her home and got my clothes, and the only thing she had left of this will.
Yeah, 100%. I told people that.
Hold on. Allow me to finish telling my story. So what they're talking about happened almost a year ago. I went live on May 4th to raise money for Sabrina. I raised, I don't know exactly how much, but I sent her the first $5,300 in Cash App, and it went through without any problem. When I sent her the money via PayPal, PayPal held it. I have the screenshot that shows that she sent me a heart saying thank you. A couple of days later, she says to me,
how much did you send? How much did you send the second day on the PayPal?
Not the second day, Gorilla, 50, the same day. You have the screenshot.
I'm just saying, you said 50. You said you sent $5,300 the first day. It went through on Cash.
No, I did not, Gorilla. I said the first transaction I sent her on May 4th, and you have the receipts for both of these. The first, and they both say May 4th. Go look at them.
How much was it?
Both of them say May 4th. Both amounts were $5,300. Do you not see that?
So that's $10,600 right there.
So when I sent it to her, she sent me a heart. And after she got the money from Cash App, I asked her, I said, did you get the money from Cash App? She said, yes. I said, did you get the money that I sent via PayPal? She said, I'm trying to get it. They would not
well, how
release
much
it.
money are we at this point? Hold on. Just answer the question. You said two different. You
So
said
I
twice.
sent her the money and they were holding it.
Hold on.
So like I said, when we explained to Gorilla and Mama Rilla what was going on, they said you need to contact. They gave us a contact person, and me and Sabrina sat on the phone.
You didn't say that. You just earlier said you didn't say that in the video. Here, hold on.
Anyway,
I got you.
So
Hold on.
she and I sat on the phone with them. That's how she got the last one of my social condo community. But it's story time. Picture it, May 2021.
This is the video that's gone now.
A young mother's child needed a life-saving surgery, and she did not have the $5,000 deductible needed in order for them to even touch her child or schedule her for surgery. And because she was going to be out of work, because she had to stay home and monitor her child, I went live on May 4th. It's a Tuesday. Go back and check. And my followers raised more than enough money for this young mother to stay at home with her child. Pause. Check the date. May 4th. It was a Tuesday. She was able to receive the money from Cash App, which is this, to pay the deductible with no problem. But when I sent her the money via PayPal, she used an email address from an old business account. Let me bring it down so y'all can see it. See where it says Beanie's Crafts? Pause, I'm not done. Here's the email from Venmo, because Venmo and PayPal are one and the same. She sent documentation. I sent documentation. And the irony in all of this shit is that Gorilla and Mama Rilla told us what we needed to do to get the money back, and we spent hours on the phone with Venmo / PayPal trying to get the fund released before the 180 days, but they would not budge. Just keep reading, honey. It's almost at the end.
So you took that out of the whole. So in that,
I don't know what it helped.
So in essence, listen to this part. Now I'm doing the math. Now catch me if I'm wrong. All right. And she said, and she didn't say y'all was on the phone. She said that you guys told her what to do, and her and Sabrina spent hours on the phone.
Oh, we were on the phone.
Okay, that's fine. So listen.
We were on the phone with her.
Hold on. Let me see if I can help y'all. So you saying, so Auntie says, so I'm not in it. I'm just trying to help the math, right? And because I part on so
the official Will Smith _.
So she sent 53 through Cash App, and then she sent one payment through PayPal that she got. Then she sent another payment that got hung up. There go your 15 grand.
Right. So we're at hold on, we're almost there. We're almost there. We got to follow the story here though, because she set up a different story than what she just said in this video, Bubba. In this video, she told the story different. Okay. Now, in this video, she says one payment of $5,300. But when she just told her a second ago, she said she sent two payments of $5,300 through Cash App and one through PayPal. Now we're at the $15,000-ish, really $16,000, right? That makes sense. But that's not what you said on your video. Now, if we're going by what you're saying right now, that makes sense. But in your video, you did not say that. Okay. You also said earlier in this live, when I said me and Mama told you, and you said it in a video, and you said, no, I did not. And
no, you said that when you were on the call with us, really. You just said that, but you.
Yeah. You said you was on a call with her. You and Mama.
We were on a call with Auntie. That's how we told her. We were on a video call with Auntie.
Me and Sabrina spent time on the phone with PayPal.
No, stop. You're mixing words. Listen. I was on a video call. I was on a video call.
Hold on. Let him talk. Listen, let me. I will repeat it. I can download it. This is what you said. You said that you and Mama Rilla was on the PayPal call.
No, Mama Rilla called PayPal. Mama called them. My wife. That's how we got the number for them. My wife called because Auntie couldn't figure out how to do it. So my wife said, "I got you, Auntie."
Hey, well, that's not that part of it's not even that crazy. So get to your money part.
It is. Hold on. It is because it leads to the lie. I asked her directly, Auntie, you didn't say in a video that me and Mama didn't tell you about that. She said, no, you did not. I'm proving that she made the video. The video's right here. It's in her own words. Now, Auntie, if you tell me the story of 2 PayPals and a Venmo or a Cash App or 2 Cash Apps and a PayPal, that adds up. Those numbers make sense. But the way you're telling your story on your video, the numbers don't add up.
Okay. Now, see, that this is the part where you were getting somewhere. So let me ask you something. I was going to ask you this. I hate to do this here, and it's going to sound shitty, but I'm asking you because now, do you, man? I'm gonna talk to you off the phone. I don't even want to say it here
Well,
because
you can ask it. If I can't answer it, I'll tell you I'll answer it off the
because
phone.
it's gonna sound like I'm trying to be because when all right. So we don't ran into a couple of people on here before, right? When it comes to take advantage of you guys, large creators raising money for them. All right, I'm pretty sure y'all have been, and so manipulate a situation to get more money out of y'all to make that sympathy feel. Do you think that's a possibility to try to?
I will. I promise, love.
Well, I don't know. I can't. Your question's a little cloudy to me. So let me answer it the way I think you're asking it.
Because I'm saying because Sabrina credibility with the back and forth.
Well, yes,
absolutely.
if Auntie wasn't vouching for her as her best friend.
I got you. Okay.
Right? Because if I respect you and you vouch for somebody,
okay,
then now you're responsible for that person's actions.
Okay.
You vouched for them.
True that.
You know? So I had never had a reason to question it. But we started questioning it early on. You gotta understand this. We had questions early on. But we left it alone. Right, and I'm not even trying to say at this point what I said in the recording, and anybody, and I wish y'all would turn the comments back on because that way you can see whether people are being truthful or not, because you can see about people in the comments. But here's the thing. I even told Auntie, maybe you were just gassing it up to make it look like we did better than we did. That's okay to come out and say. Yo, that would make sense. Guys, I said it was 30,000. I was gassing it up. I really was happy about it. We had done 15,000. Here's the receipts. Here's what she got.
It could have been 30,000 in gifts. That's a lot.
Whatever, right? But to instead come out forceful and angry and like, I don't know. If you would have come out and said it was 2 Cash Apps and a PayPal, then those numbers add up to what you're saying. But one does not. And we knew there was another payment out there at least because we had done more fundraisers. But now you're talking about the third one. See, that makes sense. But that's not what you put in your video. That's not what you told me yesterday. And that's not how you've explained it at all through this whole time. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I like I said, I'm not in it. I'm here, because like I said, remember I told you, I said, man, y'all two. From what I heard from you,
it's okay to say I'm right, Will. I mean, really, I know that. And with all due respect.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just seeing as far as how I see how the misconstrued when it seems like 10 grand or 5 grand is missing for somebody. You know what I mean? When people, I understand.
It's what I've been saying.
So here's the thing, Will. He has the screenshots on my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Cash App.
Right.
Okay.
And I didn't release it.
There's only one single. Hold on, guys. I need you all to mute your screen because I can hear through here. Mute your screen.
What is this? What are we doing here? What is the point here? Hold on. Before we keep going, I need to know what the end game here is.
He has screenshots
hold
of
on,
my Venmo, and my Cash.
I'm going to check out, bro.
May 1st,
this is
2021 to December 30th, 2021. There is only one single transaction on both my Cash App and my PayPal for $5,300. There is nothing in there he has the screenshots of my entire Cash App from May 1st to December 31st. He has the screenshots of my PayPal from May 1st to December 21st. He can see what money was received.
Big bro, hold on. Big bro, do you see what just happened here? We just had an answer to it, but because she's not listening to us, right? She doubled down on the one payment and one payment. Now we're back to it not making sense because she just told us a second ago. I'm not wrong with this. 2 Cash Apps and 1 PayPal. That's what she said. That made sense. That adds up to almost 15 grand. But then she just came back again and said, no, it was 1 and 1. Well, now it doesn't make sense again, right? Like, if you look at the dates, we did fundraisers after that date because that money got held, right? Because the money got held. We were told it was $5,300. She needed us to raise money again because we couldn't pay for the copay. Y'all got to understand, this is all about people throwing their hard-earned money towards a little girl. If there's a misunderstanding, then let's express that misunderstanding with facts. But the story can't continue to change. And the dollars don't add up. People have questions. This goes for anything, right? If I got some products from you and I come back and it's supposed to be 20 stacks, and you're saying there were 2 payments of 53. If there were 2 payments of 53 and then another payment, that would have softened that question a little bit. But why did you come to us and tell us we needed to redo the fundraiser because that money was held? If she already had 5,300 there, which would have paid for the coverage. Now I know we were going to cover her rent and stuff like that, but you got to understand, Sabrina sold Starbucks coffee cups, $20 coffee cups for $150 a piece because people felt bad. I'm telling you, and a lot of them. So there was a lot of cash flow in there. This whole thing was not about me trying to break Auntie. This whole thing wasn't about me trying to hurt Auntie. I said it in the conversation with her. But the numbers don't add up. I'm trying to help the numbers add up. And even when I point out her own words, she comes back and contradicts those own words. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make her look anything other than the situation. If there was 3 payments sent, then that's a little over 16. It's what is it? $15.99 or something like that. It's a little over 16, right? Then that makes close. That's around that 15 area, 16, give or take. And at $15,000, what's 1,000? I mean, literally, when you're raising money like that, right? So there's $1,000. So it's cool. That makes sense. But not if you only say you sent a 5.3 and 5.3. That doesn't add the 15, which is what y'all have all come out saying you paid her. The numbers don't add up. That's all. And I really want to step back on something for a second. I want to know the purpose for bringing that guy in the background to say what he said and you not interrupting him. But as soon as he went for Will, you stopped him. So that was your way of having intimidation towards me. And this is what these other people are saying that you have done to them multiple times. And you literally just did it on this live in front of all these people. I want to know what the purpose was. Why didn't you interrupt him when he was coming at me? But as soon as Will jumped in it, you stopped him.
Oh, you want me to answer that? Because you and he have a history. He doesn't know Will. And Will Inked Up told me to tell you he apologizes that you entered into the conversation when Gorilla was speaking.
Me and
that he
Inked? Who
doesn't
is
owe
Inked?
him.
How do I have a history with him? Who is he?
So
no, hold
he
on.
said
if I have a history with him, I don't know that guy.
Well,
so you
if
don't
y'all
want to answer
don't
my
have a
question.
history, he doesn't like the way that you are talking to me.
You just said me and him have a history.
If you all
just
don't,
said that.
Gorilla, apparently he knows who you are, and he just doesn't like the way that you're coming at me. This is
So
the
you
same
thought
thing.
It was appropriate.
This
so
is
you
the
thought
same
it was
thing. I thought he was coming in here to stand up for me. I didn't know that that exchange was going to happen.
But he was blocked, and then you brought him up on your iPad so he could still, even though the host, blocked him. You disrespected the host by bringing him in there so he could talk some bullshit but not give me an address.
Well, no, he said he wanted you talking to me like I'm a man.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you like a human.
And the same thing happened on that video call. You would ask me a question and I would try to answer and you would overtalk me, expecting me to have exacting details from something that happened over a year ago.
You said 15,000, Auntie. We gave you the benefit of the doubt for 15,000, and 15,000 ain't even being shown.
But this, again, Gorilla,
tell me how that makes sense.
My page got banned on, I want to say May 10th is when I made the video. Because you're saying we had another live, Gorilla, and I don't remember.
We did.
Because my page got banned. I don't remember.
Hold on, Will. I can't see myself. I'll be right back.
So for some reason, you were trying to tell me that I should already know this. I told you it was almost a year ago. I don't remember. No, and you're holding it against me because I don't remember something.
No, you're putting out videos that says you remember XYZ. Why are you put out the video with the numbers?
Because I only put out what I remember. Gorilla, I didn't even mention that there was a second fundraiser. I said my account got banned. And I was banned for a couple of days, maybe 4 or 5 days, before 2 or 3 checkmark content creators got my account back. I don't remember there being a follow-up fundraiser, Gorilla. You held that against me because I didn't remember.
We did it for 2 weeks, Auntie.
You held it against me because I didn't remember. And then I even apologized to you for saying, you know what, Gorilla, maybe I did say $30,000. I don't remember saying that. I asked you to show me where I said 30,000 and you refused. So you're telling
Listen,
me
I do remember SWAT and us bragging about 30,000. I don't know if we really did 30,000. I mean, because let's face it, we all get excited about big numbers.
Sabrina,
but I'll say this: that phone call that he showed on that live this morning, he never raised his voice at you at all. Now in this live he did, and I know why he did, because his feelings are hurt by you, because he asked you a simple question.
In the live this morning, I said on the audio recording that he has, he raised his voice at me. Every time he asked me a question, I started answering, and then he started speaking to the point where I said, can you allow me the opportunity to answer you? And even in the middle of my answer,
in the audio,
he would still talk over me. In the audio, yes. Okay.
That is not what I heard this morning, Anthony. I did not hear him. He actually was talking to back and forth. Y'all were having a normal friendship conversation.
No, we weren't.
So don't twist that around.
Yeah, if that's what you heard,
y'all were having a conversation.
He asked me about murdering somebody.
Because y'all used to be friends.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can you give me the context?
But that wasn't the only thing discussed, Anthony. And the only thing I heard out of that thing, you know what I heard out of that whole conversation?
No,
I'm not doing nothing to you. Can you let me talk and let me tell you what I heard this morning in that whole conversation? The whole conversation, the main thing I heard in that thing was nobody, the part where you broke and the part that upset you was that nobody was there or appreciated your aunt whenever she passed. And I feel like that's the point where you broke. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that you lost a relative. I am. But that's the part that I feel like broke you. And you've just been different since. And I'm not gonna lie, like all the other stuff y'all talked about, yeah, it's all fine and dandy. I don't even care about the dang money. I don't care about that at all.
I don't either.
I'm worried about you as a person.
Facts.
Because I miss my friend.
Nah, don't nobody. I'm so over this shit, like dead ass. That's why I said I'm doing no more fundraisers. Absolutely none. And to say he asked me a question and snuck in, do you cry when white people die of COVID? I said yes, and he was like, what? I said anybody that died of COVID that thought the virus was fake and don't want to mask up or don't want to get vaccinated out here playing Russian roulette with their lives. If you don't care about your life, why should I? Why should I? Why should I? I did not laugh at the father whose brother-in-law killed him because he got a vaccine. That man didn't ask to die because he made a personal choice to get vaccinated for his children. This virus has killed almost 1 billion people globally. And something as simple as social distancing or putting on a mask could help prevent the spread, whether you're vaccinated or not. And you want to play Russian roulette with your life? Did I lose my shit over all the college kids that had a party during COVID and somebody had it? No. Did I lose my shit over a family in Houston who had a barbecue dinner and somebody got COVID and somebody else passed away? Did I lose my shit over that? No, I didn't. If you want to play Russian roulette with your life and not take precautions not to get this deadly ass disease, if you don't care about your life, why should I? There's a woman that had a baby when she was pregnant that got COVID. Her child died from COVID. She's like, she would still do the same thing again.
And so you know what the sad part is? All that's fine and dandy. It is. I lost one of my own moderators that I've known for a year. She didn't get it from anybody but the hospital. So it doesn't matter. You can do all the protection you want. This is a virus that's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's man-based and animal-based. I've been telling people that forever. And for people to think that it's going to go away, it's not going away.
You all can say what you want to say about me. Because I'm a lot
I'm not saying anything about you. I'm saying that...
I'm talking to the people in the comments. You all can say what you want about me. I do not care. I know who I am and I know what I did. If I did not remember, I don't remember. He told me I murdered 3 people. I was like, what 3 people are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And then I read the comments on his post that he did for me saying she's talking about her dad or somebody. And I said, oh, now I remember. Because I asked you, What were they talking about? What was the context of the conversation? And you wouldn't tell me that. You asked me, you said about $30,000. I was like, Gorilla, if we did do $30,000, I don't ever recall saying that. Show me where I said we did $30,000. But I sent him my
But I
entire
did hear the part
screenshot
of that
of,
conversation
hold on,
yesterday that y'all
I've
had.
allowed you to speak. Allow me to speak. I sent him my entire Cash App. I sent him my entire Venmo. I sent him my entire PayPal. There is not a point in any of the screenshots I sent him, which was from May 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2021, where there was ever in excess of $10,000 in either PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Hey, after I did the live, hold on, I did the live on May 10th. I sent her the money that we collected. I can't remember if it was the 8th or the 9th or the 10th that my account got banned shortly after that. I honestly don't remember. But I posted on my backup account, I want to say May 10th, that my account got banned, and I was banned for 4 days. And there were 2 people with check marks who went to bat for me to get my account back. I apologize. I'm pretty sure I went to bat for you too, actually, back then. I'm not done. So if there was a 3rd or a 4th or a 5th or a 10th fundraiser, Gorilla, I'm gonna say it again. I don't remember. I do not remember. I just know everything that I had in my Cash App that was marked for Sabrina, for justice, because I told people, when you send me something for them, make sure you put for justice or for Sabrina. Everything that was marked with that in the note, I gave it to her. Remember something from over a year ago. You have my Cash App receipts. You have my PayPal receipts. You have everything.
They don't add up to 15,000.
I'm not done.
Will, I'm leaving. Will, I'm leaving. If you want to know more, just listen to the audio he has. She pretty much ruined herself in the own audio with her own words. Sorry.
I had worked Monday night from 6 p.m. until 5 a.m. I had not had any sleep. And someone, I'm not going to say her name, said, you know what? All this back and forth bullshit needs to stop. You and he need to have a conversation.
I'm not going to be a part of the meltdown, bud. I'm done.
I'm not melting down. I'm fine. You can stay. You can leave. I'm going to tell him and said, hey, you and I need me questions that without context, I could not answer. And every time I asked him, I said, murder what people? How? And my Venmo. I was accused of stealing 3,000. Well, it started out as 3,000, and then it went to 5,000. I was accused of stealing anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 for a friend of ours who is transgender that wanted to live in his truth. And he had a campaign in June of 2021 called Yeet the Teats. He wanted to have top surgery. Everything I received in my Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, everything I sent. And he has the screen recordings to show that. I did everything I thought was right. And I'm being persecuted simply because I don't remember. But I do know I sent Sabrina every single penny. Because it came across that I raised $30,000 and I sent Sabrina $15,000 and I used $15,000 to pay for an extravagant vacation for 9 people to go to Las Vegas when every single solitary person that went to Vegas paid their own way. The shots, if they want to tell it, because they are listening and watching now, the shots of Patron that we had were $75 a piece, not $150. I paid the bill on my debit card. Me and Ginger Heather went back the next day because I thought I had used my MasterCard, my Bank of America MasterCard that I had been living off of since I quit working on May 7th. It was a brand new card. Every night or everywhere we went, if we had a large meal, one person would pay. We would divide it up by the number of people that were there, and everybody paid their portion. I did not use money raised for Sabrina and her child to fund an entire trip. So if you want to say that I'm stealing money, because every person that was there on that trip is right now in a Zoom call with me, listening and watching. And if they want to hop in and say if I'm lying or I'm not telling the truth, they are welcome to do so. But I will stand on this goddamn truth. There were only 2 people in the family chat that were not there. 2 people. Candy didn't show up until Friday night. She didn't have enough money for her ticket. Someone cashed out her money so that she can fly and meet us. And we went back to McCarran at approximately just before midnight on that Friday to go pick her up.
Did y'all see Goat's comment? You can blame Sabrina for all of this. All of this.
She's in my inbox on Facebook right now, and I guess she's watching the live feed, Sabrina. So now I said, why are you even messaging me these transactions when you're the one that came in my inbox first? And I told Auntie that I never did anything with that information because she never came with receipts. Now all of a sudden she has receipts after she went to Gorilla. And listen good, Auntie, after she went to Gorilla and probably told him all kinds of shit, and he left it alone. Okay? But now it's all coming out. But now she's backtracking. I got receipts now. I told y'all from the beginning of this live feed when I jumped in that people need to get their story straight. It sounds like 2 best friends had a falling out, and one decided to throw the other under the bus for some random stuff that probably didn't even happen.
Right.
And if that's the case, then I know exactly who I'm blocking, and I hope you're listening, Sabrina, because I had enough of this bullshit. I've watched my 2 friends not be friends and tear each other up on this app, and I ain't doing this shit no more. I've been through enough this damn year.
Nah, bro, don't do that, big bro. I know.
I'm out, bro.
Damn.
I'm out, bro.
All right, I'll call you. Damn. All right, y'all. I'm cause you see my eyes getting wordy. I love everybody, man. I'm gonna go, man. This is again. I'm not in it. I'm just. Y'all gotta understand. I'm not in this. But y'all gotta understand when I say this all the time. I say, man, fucking social media will break up fucking friends to the 3rd power. And this is what it did. This is look. You see it right in front of your fucking face. How something can go wrong and words get here, words there, and it ruins friends. It ruins people. It makes you divide. It divides you. It literally makes you forget what the fuck you got on this app for to do. You know what I mean? And I say it all the time, man. And I'm in it because everybody has accepted me into their families. Like everybody, Goats gave me follow, Auntie gave me thousands of followers. SWAT, you all these people gave me come in, show love, and tell people to follow me. So it's like to see all this shit going on this app as grown-ups. Shit is crazy. But again, I say it all the time, man. Grudges happen. Usually people have a fucking grudge behind money and behind just hate. This is why friendships break up and damn, man, it's I struggle with it because I run fucking fundraisers for domestic violence. And it is like, well, there that goes. Like holy shit. You know what I mean? And just like that girl tried to do is say credit about I'm running scams and some shit. I'm like, yo, you can't. That's why Goat came in early. I was like, you're not supposed to play with me like that. Like, and it's like, fuck, what do you do? And you try to bag off this shit. And again, I hate to see Auntie Sabrina, especially Auntie and what's her name, go at it, because they were super fucking close. This is what you see deep friends having a out fight about this. You get what I'm saying? And we here to pick sides. This is what it's fucking making you do on here instead of just, man, people just getting back to understanding that something happened. These people need to work it out, and it's not money got involved, but when it comes to personal shit, it's not our fucking business, man. Let these people hash it out, and whatever they hash out, they go their separate ways, then let it go. All this, I don't know all this doxing shit, this and this, and I told Goat this morning, like, I don't play around like that. I don't even understand that shit. I keep to myself. I don't say anybody names. I don't, cause if y'all play with me like this, then I have different attitudes about it, right? And I've seen and heard a lot of shit, and just it worries me. Like, I'm like, what do you do? Like it's crazy, and it takes one person to retract something. Just like my man, I don't know him personally, but Goat's friend them, tearing his name apart on social media, and then now people are backtracking what they say. Like, the damage is fucking done. The damage, when damage gets done to people on social media, it's over. And then people are on here fighting for respect, trying to fight for their name and shit like that. It shouldn't even get to that fucking point. And just as soon, because I mean, I was about to go straight at Gorilla behind this Leah shit, but I knew what she was doing. She's a messy individual. Like Go said, this chick was trying to do exactly what somebody else was trying to do, and I wasn't going to go for it because my name means a lot to me. My character means a fucking lot to me, and I don't play around like that. You know what I mean? So I just wish we sit back and let people do what they need to do, man. And I'm about to go to sleep. Man, this is crazy to me, man. This is so crazy to me, man, and I don't even understand it, man. I hope. Listen, you remember that? I hope this is over with. I hope that people will just let it go now. You know, and wow. I love you guys, man, and man, I'm about to go. Auntie, I'm going to lay down, Auntie. It's 11:14. I haven't even eat dinner yet. I appreciate y'all, and I just this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? This shit is so crazy, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all do y'all best, man. Listen, at the end of the day, sometimes just regardless of what or however people can be respectful. We don't have to we don't have to like each other. We don't have to be each other the same thing. We just need to be respectful towards each other. All right? So give her 2 minutes. I'm gonna bring my wife in too. Because she's been bugging me all night. Hello? Hello? I can't hear no. Can y'all hear me? Hey, appreciate the for the likes and tappings and all the gifts. Again, any gifts I get, I donate. Y'all, I can't. Can y'all hear me? Because I think they muted the boxes because I can't hear them. You can hear me, but I don't know if we can hear me. I don't know. TikTok might have. They might have muted the boxes, y'all. They might have popped the boxes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all turned out to be some amazing humans tonight. I got the hiccups now. Now I got the hiccups. See, I can't hear nobody. Hold on. Let me try to do this. Let's turn it off. Turn it off. Now I'm going to turn it back on. Try again, y'all. I turned it off and come back in, y'all. But again, you guys turned out to be really cool tonight, man. And I know he said $75 Patron, man. That's why I'm very expensive. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. I can hear. I had to think. Shall.
Hey, darling. Yes. Yeah. So here's the thing. When that live happened, that Sabrina was on and that you were on, Will, I was asleep. Someone screen recorded it and sent it to me in my email, and I downloaded it. I listened to everything that Sabrina said. I don't know if she was nervous. I don't know what the case is, but I'm not making excuses for her. She made it seem as if I flew one person from across the country. She had it appear as if I flew a man out to Vegas. And that man was not my man. That was the man she was talking to at the time. I did not pay for the Vegas vacation. When we all went to dinner at that steakhouse, it was at the suggestion of the guy that she was with that we have a celebratory shot. And it was Patron. It was $75 a shot. She didn't take a drink because at the table, she said that it's because of her Crohn's disease that she doesn't drink liquor. But in the live that she had with Gorilla, she said that she did not drink because she was S8. And I'm not saying something that she didn't say publicly. So don't say I'm sharing her personal information. I paid for the dinner at the table. And the bill was totaled. I said, okay, so I'm going to put the bill on my credit card. You guys that are sitting here, you all leave the tip. I think it was like $800 and something. I don't remember. I'm trying to pull my bank statement so I can verify that.
Candy, I'm gonna push you out real quick. They say Sabrina's here. This is a ladies' fight now. I'm sit my ass on the corner. Go to the bathroom. Oh.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hey, so with all this shit going on, I have sent everybody receipts of exactly how much money it was. It was $13,500 something fucking dollars. When I went in Gorilla's live, I was getting threats. I went up and I said, "Hey, this is what's going on." I was told originally that it was 30K. 30K. Okay, cool. I've had to prove myself that is not what I got. I was told, yes, there's videos. We've seen a video. It was said in a video that it was raised 30K. Yes, we had this conversation of you could have said it was stars or from a competition or whatever. I have proved. I have proven. I have all the receipts. I've sent them to Gorilla. I've sent them to Go. I've sent them to multiple other people to show that is what I have not got. I did not get that. And it says on every single transaction, there's one from PayPal, $5,300. Cash App is $5,300 also. There is probably like 15 more from Cash App in small amounts that says, oh, one is for Jace, one is for Justice, one is for me, one is for Rob.
So Sabrina, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Once I sent you the $5,300 in PayPal, whose account was it held in? Yours or mine?
Mine. I have the email. We were on the phone for 3.5 hours with PayPal and they would not release it. I put my driver's license up. I put my social security number up. I had to put in bank statements with PayPal. I had to do every single thing. Did I receive 30K? No, the fuck I did not. I sent you a message. I will send you every fucking receipt to your Instagram. I don't know your Instagram.
No. I listen. I believe. Y'all don't have to see. I'm not in. I love y'all. Everybody. I'm not. In
no,
that.
I'm just saying from a third party who's not involved, you can look and see for yourself as an outsider exactly what fucking transactions has says. I screenshot every single fucking one. No, I did not get 30K. No, I fucking did not. Now, do I know exactly what was raised? No. Do I have, and I'm not saying this is what was raised. I'm not saying, all I'm saying is I do not have photo by photo by photo of every single transaction of her PayPal, Cash App, all that. No. All I'm saying is what the fuck I got.
Stop cursing or they're going to drop the live, please.
My bad, sorry.
No.
You're good. Just, I don't want us to get knocked off.
I'm not yelling. This is how I talk. If you know me, this is how I talk.
That's literally how she speaks.
Me.
No, she does, and I yell it the same way too. I'm the same way. I'm sitting here letting y'all talk.
Again,
no, I did not say it was 30K. I said I was told it was 30K. I never said it was 30K. I never said I had the proof of the 30K. I said I was fucking told of the 30K. And here's another thing. Just like her house supposedly broken into. No, I was questioned if I knew this. And I said, no, I did not know that her house was broke. Will was in the live. I said, I did not know her house was broken into. How is it broken into? If supposedly it was, she lives on the 3rd story. I came back with other questions. I'm not the one that's starting this. This has come to me about me getting said amount of money. No, I took a screenshot of every fucking transaction today of what I have gotten. Every single transaction. Every motherfucking transaction. Just like, hold on, I'm going to bring up another comment. Just like the 2 mattresses. I asked Auntie, please, can you pay for 2 mattresses? Because when my daughter I'll stop cussing. When my daughter had her seizures, she loses complete control of her bowels. This is nothing new. Nothing. She has them in her sleep. She just had a seizure April 7th, fell in the shower, and was in ICU for 7 days. She pees and poops on herself. I asked her, please get the mattresses. And I don't know exactly how much was raised. Nothing came through directly to my PayPal, my Cash App, or my Venmo. I do not know. Do I know what I got? Yes. I have said this from the beginning. I have never backpedaled. I know what I got, what has come to my Venmo, or not my Venmo, my Cash App and my PayPal. There is clearly 26 screenshots. Anybody wants them? Message me. I'll give them to you. I'll make a video.
Hey, I love y'all. And I truly mean that because I love all y'all, man. And
Hold on. Ghost Hunter.
I told you,
Ghost Hunter. Sabrina told me with all the money that I raised that she said, Auntie, you can keep $1,000 for yourself because you do so much for people. And I said, Sabrina, I cannot in good faith or conscience keep that money because it was raised for you. I stand on what I said. I sent Sabrina
how hard
every
it is.
single dollar that was raised.
Let me tell you something. I'm a joke about it, but I'm sorry. You know how hard it is to raise $30,000 on that's. I mean, listen, we raised $5,000, and I was like, holy shit, 30 grand. Damn. Woo. But hey, listen. But I know you guys do. I know you guys do amazing things for good causes. Listen, I told Sabrina in this live, in that live, Sabrina, I said it, and I said, man, I'm not in it. All I know is that you, Auntie, and Gorilla were really, y'all are close friends. Y'all three talk. And Sabrina, y'all talk. And I said, y'all, and I was like, they talk. Y'all need to talk. Because getting on here, you know, the thing is, when you get on here, you're going to hear multiple stories, multiple this and this and this. And put it, how about this? Somebody will.
Stephanie, yes, I'm being threatened. There is clearly, people have screenshots of the shit. People have screenshots of me being threatened and my children being threatened. Yes, this is.
But Sabrina, Gorilla just said that he said in this live that I was the one sending people to threaten you. Gorilla said that in this live.
I don't know who's sending them. I just know my children are being threatened, and I have voicemails of people doing this on my voicemail. And I will screenshot it and record it and put it on my thing. I'm not yelling. This is how I talk. God damn.
No, it's all right. Listen, I'm about to go to bed, y'all. It's 11:25. This is the worst part of friends, right? Friends having.
No, Stephanie, I'm just saying because it's scary when you live.
It is.
It's just scary to go through this with my children. I have young children and 2 special needs children. Like this is, I have a police report. I made a police report today. I have police reports. I had to take my gun down there to get the VIN number off my gun in case I have to shoot if anything happens here, because I am in one of the top 3rd most expensive states in the world, in the United States. I live in a very expensive state. We don't have gun laws. We're not allowed to have guns here. You have to get all these licenses and everything.
Hey, listen, y'all. I love y'all. I don't want to cut y'all up. But listen, Auntie and Sabrina, y'all gotta understand. These are
I'm not lying about shit.
No, don't worry about it. Nobody. Hey, I love y'all. I'ma go. Love y'all. Good night.
I love you too, Bubba. Good night. Thank you for using your